you're entering year 14, and I'm like, oh, he's got Baker. Baker's young. Baker's not like that young anymore. He's entering year
No,
8, I think.
yeah,
Like
he's
he's
just
got
turning
this
year
is
8.
it's his 3rd year with the Bucks. What is his energy like maybe now, even at OTAs, even now, as opposed to when he first got on that team? Like I'd love to understand. I know everyone wants to run through a wall for him. I know that he's a gamer. I know all of that. Like how have you watched him sort of grow in these 3 years?
Oh man, I love it. You know, when Baker first walked in the locker room, he was very embracing, to everybody because like I kind of like feel like he put himself as a young guy again, coming in and learning from all these vets that's around, like guys like me, Mike, Chris, Will Golston, some other older guys that
Yeah.
we had on the team. And he just came in and just kind of like looked like he just took a seat back and just kind of learned from us to learn how to do things. And all we wanted for him to do was just go out there and have fun and just be him. And that's what he's been doing. You don't see Bate doing a lot of talking, doing a lot of different things. Only in the media when he's asked to be in the media because obviously he's the quarterback. But all he
Hmm.
does is just go out there and have fun, man. And that's all we want him to do. And you see it. And, when he out there having fun, he's putting up all pro caliber numbers, and he made the Pro Bowl 2 years in a row. So, it's just amazing to see. And just the person that he is, family man,
Hmm.
just embracing the community and everybody loving him and just doing all his community record things like that. It's just incredible to see, man. He's definitely outside looking in. Obviously I didn't know Bake when he first got into the league and how everybody, looked at him and stuff like that. I always thought outside looking at before I knew him, I thought he was one of those prima donna guys who loves the media and stuff like that. But, he's the complete opposite, man. And we got a great relationship. He's definitely a humble guy, hardworking guy. He want to be great. He want to be the greatest. A guy who's full of grit and just want to grind and just want to win football games and have fun doing it. That's what you want to have as a quarterback, and he's definitely doing it.
I'm so curious, like, how do you think he did it? Because sometimes I think people, and I would say like he's got like bravado, like he did his whole college
Mm-hmm.
career, and then like people want to make of that what they will, and there
Mm-hmm.
has been like a change. How hard
Yeah.
is it for him to do that? Do you think
Yeah.
it's like, do you like when he has to go in front of the cameras? Does he have to like
Mm-hmm.
be disciplined to not let it rip? Because that's also like part of his game. It's what makes
Yeah.
me like him as a player. But do you think it's hard for him to not stunt on everybody? I guess is what I'm asking.
I think it's hard for him not to. I think it's hard
Yeah,
for him not to. I'm sure a
discipline.
couple times it may have slipped up, like, yeah, like this for my haters out there. I'm sure he want to say some stuff like that, and I'll back him up with it too, because he did get a lot of doubt. He get a lot of doubt a lot right now to this day. A lot of people still doubt him, and he's proven those doubters wrong. And I got him. I got his back no matter what, man. Everybody want to, come to Baker. You got to come through me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot. Even like I was
Yeah.
at the rookie premiere. I don't know if have you met Tez Johnson yet?
Not really. I
Okay.
think I probably ran across him one time.
I mean, you might step on him. He's amazing. He's so fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think he met Baker for 12 seconds and he sat with me and he was
Uh-huh.
going on and on about how you want to get to Baker. He was saying the same thing. Like, and how
Yeah.
much does that have to do with obviously how he carries himself, and everybody wants to protect their quarterback. But truly, I don't see many quarterbacks throwing blocks like Baker. How
Yeah.
much does that affect, like the grit, how much does
Yeah.
that affect this team's success?
I think it does. I think it has a lot to do with it because you don't see quarterbacks doing things Baker do.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes it's a little scary with seeing him doing and stuff like that. But at the same time, that's him. He's a football player. You know what I'm saying? He's a quarterback and he's a football player, and that's what we love about it. I done caught myself plenty of times this past season of standing up watching Bate. Spin move, miss. Break a guy down, and like that game against Detroit. I was standing up watching that. It was another game. I want to say maybe it was against the Chargers, and then there's the game in the playoffs against the Saints too, and then against Washington. The plays that he made was, kind of incredible to see. And I'm up there. I almost ran on the field to celebrate with him. I remember Bo was telling me to get back and things like that. That's how
Yeah.
excited I was, man. It just that grind that he brings to the game from that position. You know what I'm saying? Like he played quarterback like a linebacker. I think that's what it is. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I think that he plays quarterback like a linebacker is everything.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
Right.